Everybody, today I filmed for you my everyday foundation face routine, and this is what it looks like. If you want to see a more like going out kind of face, because I do a few things a little bit differently when I'm going out, please let me know because I can do that for you. So just let me know if you guys have any requests for any other videos, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. So I'm all moisturized, and then now I'm going to do my priming. So I have been using this primer like religiously for years, and this is the Makeup Forever HD primer. This is just the original clear one, and it's almost on its last leg, and I usually buy this at IMAX because it's like 20 bucks or something stupidly cheap. But I've been using this E.L.F. mineral face primer lately just to like test it out, and I actually really like it. I'll just pump some out to show you. It's one of those silicone primers that usually I'm not a fan of because I don't like that feeling on my face, but this stuff actually, I've noticed, really makes my makeup last a long time, and it's not too bad. Like if you use a little bit, you don't really feel that silicone-y, I don't know, something about that feeling to me is just greasy, I don't know. So next I'm going to be taking my favorite foundation at the moment, something that I've been wearing like every day, and it's my Illamasqua Skin Base. These don't have the shades printed on them, so it just says 202. I don't know if that's a shade or not, but sorry, I know I'm like one of the lightest colors. And if you know me in person, I've talked about this at least once to you in the past like month or whatever, because this stuff is phenomenal. Like it's a nice medium coverage foundation that isn't too oily, isn't too drying. I will say if you have super dry skin, it does kind of tend to emphasize dry patches and stuff like that, but that's why I exfoliate and stuff. So I was just recently watching Lisa Eldridge's video, and she was talking about how buffer brushes are great for putting your foundation on, but a lot of people tend to put the foundation right onto the brush, and you want to actually keep it clean because they operate better, I guess, when they're clean. So that's what I'm doing. I usually just apply the foundation either on the back of my hand and go in like that, or put it straight onto my face like this and look like a crazy person. But yeah, so I just dot it all over my face, and then I'm going to use the brush to just kind of buff it into the skin. Now you will notice this color is a tad too light for me. But that's cool because after I do my concealer and my bronzer and everything kind of just works. At least I think it does. We'll find out now. So now I'm looking a little bit ghostly, but we're going to move on to under the eyes. Normally if I'm doing my eyeshadow, I will go ahead and do that first after I do my foundation and then do my concealer. Today I'm not wearing any foundation because it's all about the base, and I wanted to do something like quick and simple for school. So I'm just taking my Garnier Rollerball. I have the tinted version. I'm not sure if they have like different shades, but again, this is something I've had forever. They just doesn't seem to want to be over. I have like a million concealers, but lately I've been using MAC's Pro Longwear because this is just like an all-time fave. I've talked about this in one of my other videos, but it's just good stuff. Really just covers everything and doesn't crease. And anyways, I'm in the shade NC20. So just like last time, I kind of get some in between both of my fingers and just dot it along my under eye area, and then sometimes I guess I can take a concealer brush. I'm just going to be taking my Deluxe Crease from Real Techniques and kind of use that to buff it in. And then I always just go in with my finger and kind of push it into the skin so it just gets in every little crevice. And then I like to go in with highlighter. So this is the MAC Prep and Prime, and mine's in the shade Light Boost. So it's the more yellow one. So now I want to set the under eyes. I have this contour palette, and I know a lot of companies make this. A friend got this for me from Amazon, and this was only like $6.95 or something ridiculous like that. So you can always go to like a company like BH Cosmetics or Coastal Scents, and they make stuff like this, or they sell stuff like this, but it's all the same manufacturer. And if you don't really care about the name plastered on the palette, go for the cheaper one. Anyway, so I'm just mixing the white and the yellow shade together to kind of set my under eyes. I'm going to do my eyebrows. So I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow, and mine's in the shade Auburn. I've been noticing recently that this probably is too light for me, but that's cool. I make it work. Anyways, so I did do a tutorial for this on my blog, but I thought it might be nice to see it in action. So I'm taking my MAC 266 and I'm just going into the product and kind of not getting too much on the brush, sorry. And then I take a spoolie first and I kind of brush everything upwards and out. That way you can see the bottom of the brow. Hopefully I'm in focus here. And then I like to just place my brush right around here, because you don't want to place your brush right here with all the product on it. That's just going to deposit too much right at the front, and it just doesn't look good. You don't want the darkest part of your eyebrows to be the very front. You want that to be the lightest part. So I just kind of run my brush along the bottom of my brow, kind of smooth it out. I'm going in for more each time that I need to. And then just kind of go through the tail. And so I filled in the other eyebrow with the pomade, and I like to go over that with some powder just because I think the pomade is a little too shiny on its own for my personal taste, and I kind of like to mix textures in my eyebrows. I feel like that makes them look a little bit less fake. So I'm just going to go in with the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in the shade Auburn as well. So again, just going through the eyebrows, kind of pushing upwards, doing small little strokes to mimic hairs. Next I'm going to be doing my mascara, so I'm taking my MAC Hot and Naughty, which is one of my favorite mascaras, and my Diorshow, which is another one of my favorites, and then the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara for the bottom lashes. So I'm going to do the bottom lashes first. I like to do the bottom lashes first, especially when I have nothing on my lids, because if you think about it, when you're doing your bottom lashes, you're always like, you know, and then your top lashes hit your, I guess, lid. So I'm going to go in with, I guess I'll do Diorshow first. And I have a technique, so just kind of nestle the brush right there at the base and kind of wiggle upwards. And you'll notice I kind of get some mascara on my lids, but I don't really mind that. It kind of makes your lash line appear darker and fuller. You can always go back and scrape it off with this eyebrow spoolie when it's dried, if you want it completely clean, but it doesn't really bother me. So that's our first layer, and then I'm going to go in with MAC's Hot and Naughty and kind of get those lashes even bigger. So you can see the difference. It's a big difference. So those are the lashes done. I know, rocket science, right? So I'm gonna do my bronzer now because I'm looking super pale. I'm just gonna go with my standard Nars Laguna. It's almost dead. I love this stuff. This is my, I don't know, third one maybe. I've been using this stuff since the 11th grade. And this is just a crayon brush C405, which just looks like that. Looks just like a MAC brush. I don't know what it's called. Go into my hairline with it. And then I'll sweep it over the sides of my nose and kind of my cheeks here, just to kind of make me look less dead. And this is just like the most flattering bronzer ever on me. So yeah, that's the bronzer done. I don't know what blush I want to wear today. I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques blush brush. I know what blush I want to wear. This is MAC Peaches. I've been obsessed with this since last year, but I usually bust it out mostly in the summer and spring, just because it's so flattering with the tan. And if you have like, if you're like an NC in MAC, like if you're a yellow tone, then this stuff looks fabulous on cooler toned skins. I feel like doing a dark lip because I have barely any makeup on, so I feel naked. So I'm going to be going in with MAC's Nightmoth lip liner, which just looks like this. It's just like a dark, deep, like burgundy black. And I guess we'll use like a paper towel to kind of blot some of that lip balm off. I don't want to take too much off though, because these lip products I'm using are quite drying. So I'm just going to line my lips. I have really weird lips, so this is really hard for me. I tend to kind of go like that, like do a line like this. And then like that, like kind of like a crisscross. Just because I have such a defined Cupid's bow. That really helps. But I promise I'll fix it. Okay, so I just fixed up my lipstick a little bit. I just applied Diva right over the lip liner, and I think I did an okay job. I suck at applying dark lip shades. I don't know why. I have a weird mouth, so that's that. And I also applied some of my MAC Pearlmatte face powder, and this is in for a treat. This was like a limited edition thing, and I just applied that as my highlighter on the high points of my face. And I sprayed my face with my all-nighter spray from Urban Decay, which I'm just trying to use up because I don't like it anymore. And yeah, this is pretty much the final look. I wanted it to be all about the face, but I don't like to just leave my face bare, so I thought I'd do a dark lip. But yeah, if you like the video, like it, and leave a comment, subscribe if you want to. And I'm going to take some proper pictures this time because I feel like my last video and blog post was a little bit half-assed because I wasn't at home when I posted it, so I'm going to take some good pictures in natural light just so you can see everything. So yeah, check out my blog, beautylean.com, if you're interested in that. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time.